It's just, sorry, I didn't know.
There is always room for those who will deliver the goods when they say they will. According to ThinkQuotes.com, early American self-help author Napoleon Hill said this. I've been delivering pizza for the past 10 years on and off, 3 different companies. I couldn't agree with that statement more. I feel like my customers tip me on that alone. Being a delivery driver is a pretty good job. There's a few good aspects and a few bad aspects. The good aspects, it can be relaxing, it can be pretty carefree, it's pretty rewarding sometimes, and sometimes it can be pretty hectic and tiresome, make you just want to quit. It can be pretty relaxing and free. You have a lot of time to yourself. When you're on the road, when it's busy ideally, you have a lot of time alone, and you can just get away from things and escape. You have freedom to an extent. You can stop and use the bathroom if you need to. You can stop and get a drink or bite to eat. You can talk on the phone, pay a bill, talk to some friends, catch up with a loved one, whatever you want to do. If you smoke, if that's your forte, you can partake in a cigarette. You see where this is going, right? Nice and easy does it. This job has some more perks. It's rewarding. You can make a lot of money. The ceiling for the money you can make is endless because it's all tips. I personally make $100 on a shift once or twice a week. There are longer shifts, but also you can manipulate your schedule if you need to take off for an event or for anything. If you want to go see a concert, something like that. I mean, people are usually pretty easy to work with when trading shifts because people might need money, they might want to save up for something. You're getting cash in hand each day, so see where it's going, right? All looking good. Well, it's not all good. Like most jobs, there can be some bad along with the good. Sometimes it can be pretty hectic. It can feel rushed. Like I said earlier, you might need to use the bathroom, but you're in such a hurry you really can't stop. You feel like you might get yelled at or your tips might suffer. You might even get in an accident. You might run a stop sign, you might run a red light, you might get a ticket. And you also might end up working later than you expected. Your time off, everywhere I've worked, a general rule of thumb is your time in is what time you're supposed to be there, and your time off is estimated. So don't make plans for 9 o'clock when you're supposed to get off at 8:30 because you possibly could stay later. Last but not least, God forbid you get hurt or robbed. This has happened in several places around the country. Luckily, I've never seen it. I've seen other stores locally. It happened to. I've covered shifts for people that have gotten shot even the next day. Thank God it's never happened to me. So now you have a little more knowledge of what it's like to be a delivery driver. While you may have the freedoms and luxuries of making money and doing what you want to some extent, you still have a few negative connotations that go along with it. So next time you're waiting on your pizza, at least you'll know what the driver's going.